I'm rolling.
Breaking news, everybody. Welcome to Mega64antine. Johnny has something to share with us.
Just the world is in turmoil right now. There's a lot of, good news, bad news. I just have, I only believe one person, and I'm going to share it with the world right now.
Sometimes you get what you fucking deserve. Sometimes you don't get what you fucking deserve.
Theme song.
As the earth is carbon bombed by poisons, I keep it safe, I keep it clean, I keep it here inside with Mega64antine.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
We don't have a theme song.
We do. Oh, that's funny. I edited a new theme.
What?
I used the same song, but I made a whole new intro.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I see it?
Right now?
Yeah. I mean, is this up? Is it?
I could show you on my phone.
It's on the past episode?
Yeah.
What's going on here? I didn't know we had a new theme song.
I could really show you right now. Get a live reaction.
Well, yeah. Everybody at home just saw it. I don't even know what they just saw. This makes no sense. How can I follow up what I don't even know what I'm following?
It's going to be funny that they at home are going to see the theme song and then see your reaction to the theme song. But it's the same thing pretty much.
Okay. Pandemic footage. Nice.
Yeah.
I use that as well. Oh, footage of people being sick. That's great. That's good. That's good. Got rid of all those other guys.
Yeah. Someone commented and said like, yo, Johnny, this intro is a little sad. And I was like,
So there's been a debate, and you will see part of the debate today, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, welcome to today's episode.
Welcome.
We have a heck of an episode in stock.
We're a bit Joker brain tonight.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about Joker. We're going to be talking about Baby Yoda. We have a special guest interview today. The one and only Eric Baudour.
Dude.
The prodigal son returns to Mega64 once and for all to clear his name. There is controversy in the fandom. Do you like Eric? Are you anti-Eric? Well, we grill him today and we get into all the nitty-gritty drama, the history, the split. Eric and Mega64, the history. We open up old wounds.
Yeah, we fought with him. We may not be friends after that interview. You never know.
Everybody out there loves YouTube drama. And if you do, then you've tuned into a good episode today.
Yeah.
Not only do we have YouTube drama, we have regular drama just happening out here in the world.
Yes.
Craziness happening in the world. And a little bit of sanity. So,
yeah.
Namaste, everybody.
Namaste.
Thank you for joining us on this Saturday or whenever you're watching. We're here to ground you and guide you. How you doing, Johnny? I'm
doing pretty good. Last week you said to try not to find any anti-masker videos. So I tried my hardest this week, but I wouldn't say we're at bottom of the barrel again. I think we found a new barrel. So, we'll have some fun with some clips later.
Nice. And then I brought a segment today where for whatever reason, I have my reasons. I've been working on some creative projects on the side. Sometimes you have to do a little research. I typed in 2 words into Google I never thought would go well together. Joker Yoda. Turns out I was not the first person to have this idea. Turns out the concept of Joker Yoda is a phenomenon that is sweeping across the internet, is taking over America. If you are under the age of 15 years old, you are probably already well indoctrinated into the Joker Yoda movement. For those of us a little bit older, you might be thinking, is Joker Yoda a thing?
Joka?
Yoder?
I have stuff I want to add to this when you're done.
What do you want to add?
Okay, so I feel like my generation was obsessed with fucking Sonic the Hedgehog, because there's that old meme where you could search.
Are we not the same generation?
Well, yeah, we're both millennial, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a millennial.
I just feel like Gen Z is obsessed with Joker, But what I was gonna say is like, there was that old meme where you could search like any name in Sonic and you'll get like an OC.
Yeah.
I feel like you could search anything and Joker and get something.
I mean, we've talked about Joker extensively on this show.
You made a joke about Joker Buddha on the podcast. And for like, I was like, you know what? I'm going to Google it and see if anything comes up. So much. Like, I think you could Google anything and the Joker and you'll get something.
Joker is having his moment. I wanted to show some people out there some Joker Yodas just to go down the rabbit hole.
Do you want to do it now?
Yeah. Can we check some of these out?
Yeah.
Let's go to it.
Well, we got to get this Joker out of the way first.
Yeah, our first Joker Yoda.
First Joker.
I legit thought that guy was going to do like a Joker Yoda impersonation. All right.
So we got this one.
Okay, so this one was modeled up by somebody, and this one is unique because it is the Cesar Romero Joker.
It's also Baby Yoda.
And it is Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda is definitely, now I'll tell you guys about the Joker Yoda movement. Let me inform you. It mostly revolves around Baby Yoda.
Okay.
But original Yoda is by no means excluded. There is a lot of original Yoda Joker art, but the Baby Yoda Joker is definitely more prolific, and it is specifically Baby Yoda and Joaquin Phoenix Joker.
Okay.
So if you see, oh my gosh. Now that I'm thinking about it, you'll see some examples. I didn't get too many Baby Yoda Joaquin Phoenix Jokers because I felt like that was very contemporary and there's a lot of it. But there is an arguable amount of original Yoda.
No, Heath
Ledger Joker.
Shit, okay.
It is almost like neck and neck. Which one is more popular? Are you Baby Yoda Joaquin or are you original Yoda Heath? This one is unique because this is Cesar Romero or Mark Hamill. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next one.
Okay. I was thinking about how his suit is tailored.
The tailored suit.
Okay.
So this is perfect example of the zeitgeist of the cultural movement.
I'm 13.
So
this is what I'm saying.
Check this out. This is a fucking journal that is for sale on Amazon, but is sold out currently.
Fuck.
Currently sold out. This is the front cover. I am 13. I love Joker and Baby Yoda, and it's Joaquin Joker with the training backpack from Empire Strikes Back, but it's Baby Yoda inside. Check out the back cover. That's the next image here.
Oh yeah, I have that.
You get what you fucking deserve. Was that
Joker?
Joker. Yeah, in case you didn't know who you're quoting. That, I guess, is the prolific quote. I don't specifically remember that.
Yeah. That's
from the movie.
I do. That's spoiler for the Joker. Skip.
We're gonna spoil Joker the movie here.
That's when he shoots Robert De Niro. You get what you fucking deserve.
You get what you fucking deserve. I mean, I saw the movie and I saw it like the week it came out. I remember for me, it was when everybody says you're crazy, why don't you just go crazy? Because I was like, yeah, good logic.
Yeah, I don't. We have more?
Yeah, of course we have more. Let's go to the next one.
Okay.
You get what you fucking deserve. That's on the back. So the front, by the way.
Oh, wait, is that?
Yeah, let's go with this one.
Yeah.
Check this out.
I hope I didn't skip one by accident.
I don't know. It's funny because I sent these to you and I was thinking they'd go in a different order. This was like my grand finale.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
This is my favorite. This is like Heath Ledger makeup photoshopped onto Frank Oz puppet of Yoda.
Yeah.
And he's holding a Joker art. And this thing is legitimately terrifying.
Yeah, I don't like the realistic eyes.
Yeah, this thing comes to you in your nightmares and laughs. What was I gonna say though?
Was it about Joaquin?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Let's keep going. Oh, it was that the journal is clearly for a 13-year-old, but the back just says you get what you fucking deserve.
We got an Instagram shout out at the bottom here.
Oh, that was cropped when I copied that off Google. So shout out.
This one looks like Crispin Glover to me.
Yeah, this one was very like had sad energy.
Yeah.
It's definitely like Joker Baby Yoda, but also like a lot of strange vibes from the artists being put into this image. This one almost has like a haunted, like demonic energy. Like this is something else pretending to be Baby Yoda. This is a shapeshifter. I'm getting shapeshifter energy from this picture.
Writing 100 great movie premises every image.
Yeah, that's my skill.
Ooh, I like this one.
Again, OG Yoda with the Heath makeup. This is strong contender for cultural zeitgeist here. I think that
This is
might be
a
the
pin.
last one.
No, I think I have another one.
Yeah, serious. Why so?
Jesus Christ.
You didn't even notice
I
that
did
it was
not
in the
even-
Yoda.
oh my
It was in
God.
the Yoda
Fuck
syntax.
this. Dude, someone.
Serious, why so?
Someone-
ha.
It's like.
Was that Kermit the Frog? Was that more Kermit the Frog than Yoda?
I mean, they're both Muppets, technically.
Sir, why so serious? It's I'm seriously green.
I bet there's Joker Kermit the Frog, too.
Next week. Yeah, this one. Somebody did a Sprite mashup, which actually proves the point in a video game. If you take Yoda and mash him up with the Joker, you actually get a crazy, scary gremlin.
Yeah.
Joker?
It does look just like a gremlin.
It looks like a gremlin. This one was contender for my favorite. I like Heath Ledger's legs are so skinny and so long.
Yeah, he's
His
got a big
head
head.
is way too big.
You can tell this took a long time.
This looks like a lineup from hell, by the way. The lines, they look like you're gauging the height of everybody.
Yeah.
It did take a long time. I'm sure it did.
I want to make sure I didn't skip any.
I think that was the
Okay,
last
cool.
one. So, there you have it, everybody. Now you're informed
Now you're
on
Joker-brained.
the Joker Yoda movement that's happening all across the internet. I'm 13 and I love Baby Yoda and Joker.
This podcast has the most range out of any podcast. Like, 1 minute we're talking about wrestling, 1 minute we're talking about Baby Yoda.
Well,
Joker.
I feel like this. I can't speak for
This is the
everybody
best
else.
podcast.
This is what it was like for me being in quarantine.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
just
yeah.
stuck in a room looking at random shit on the internet all day.
Yeah,
and
same.
I got fucking tired of just seeing news about this worldwide pandemic. So I'm just looking at all the other crazy, fucked up shit that's happening in the world.
Yeah.
And just viewing it from my safe little window.
Yeah, I was locked at home watching butt bungee videos, like all quarantine.
Exactly. Do you have a news story for us?
Yes. So, in rare Mega64antine fashion, I do have a news story here about the band Metallica.
Okay.
Metallica's James Hetfield is skeptical about getting the coronavirus vaccine.
Oh, okay.
So,
Did he say why?
He said, "I have no clue." He told this podcast, "It's not up to me. It really is.
I have
up
no clue.
It is up to the safety of everyone, not just the fans, but the crew and us. I'm not sure what that means in the future as far as vaccines. I'm a little skeptical of getting the vaccine, but it seems to be rolling out and people are getting it. And I've got lots of friends that have done it." So it sounds like I'm sure he can't go on tour without the vaccine.
I got lots of friends who've done it. That I watched Some Kind of Monster. I know
Yeah.
James Hetfield has done all kinds of crazy shit. Fucking coke and drugs. This is the one needle he's afraid of taking? Sorry, the vaccine doesn't get you high. But why now suddenly skeptical?
that mirror you?
I don't. Sorry, my phone's on. I
Classic.
should mute this. People know when I'm
I think-
live
I
on
think it's
camera.
like good luck at this point. Like if we're gonna have a good podcast.
You hang out with me all day here
Yeah.
in the studio. I never get
Never.
messages until the camera's
it's
rolling.
only when the
Bullshit.
this
I'll
dude-
tell you
oh,
why you need to get the vaccine, James Hetfield. Maybe
Yeah.
this will convince you. New study says coronavirus lingers in the penis and can cause impotence. Yeah, that's right. You want to think about getting that vaccine now, James Hetfield? Yeah. Health Day Reporter has this report coming from last Thursday saying coronavirus has been known to damage blood vessels, and new reports say that those blood vessels can
Are in the
become
dick.
damaged in your phallic instrument.
phallic instrument.
The blood vessels in your penis can be destroyed by coronavirus, rendering you unable to
So
perform sexually in the bedroom.
you're telling me
You could cough so hard you break your dick. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why you need to get the vaccine.
Joe Rogan got coronavirus, so you're telling me he may be impotent now.
I love the phrasing on this headline. Coronavirus lingers in the penis. Like, guys,
you have to let it linger, dude.
I'm coronavirus. Oh no, the antibodies, they're kicking our ass. I thought we were going to win the war on these lungs, but it doesn't look so good. Hey, everybody, come down here. I know a place where they'll never find us.
the coronavirus is a bunch of mobsters.
Yeah. And then they all like sneak down to the penis and they're like, I'm getting a little hungry down here. I start munching on the walls and, you know.
Hey, you want to take a bite of this vast deference?
Oh my God.
What?
It's just the coronavirus is inside munching on the walls, destroying your blood vessels. It's like a rotten apple, just turning brown and coreless from the inside out. Get your vaccine, kids. That's your horror story for the day. Let James Hetfield read this story before he says his opinion on the vaccine. What else do you got for us?
I have more videos.
Sure, let's go to a video.
So real quick before I show this video, I did a little bit of editing to this one.
Okay.
Because it was a little boring. I want to spruce it up, but I think that it's like a funny concept. So here we go. This is from New York.
We need everyone to get vaccinated. So we know we have to make it convenient. We know we have to make it easy. We know we need the opportunities for people to speak to their trusted community voices, doctors, et cetera. We're doing all that. But we also know that incentives help. They really do. And so we've been announcing free tickets, gift cards, all sorts of incentives to encourage people. A lot of people are ready to get vaccinated. They just haven't gotten around to it. They need a little extra incentive. We're doing that now.
Yeah. Get to the point.
And we are going to have a live correspondent this morning talk about this. And from a site
is that not you? Are you not a live
all of
correspondent talking about it right now?
Because one thing I think that does unite New Yorkers is a love of Shake Shack. So live from the original Shake Shack location in Madison Square Park, the CEO of Shake Shack, and he is generously joining into this incentive effort, and I welcome him. My pleasure to introduce CEO Randy Garudi. Welcome, Randy.
This is a good commercial for Shake Shack.
There he is. There's Randy.
Thank you so much, Randy. Thank you to the whole
Where
Shake
those fries
Shack
come
team.
from?
This is really going to help us out.
Dude,
Did
this
you
is a
say
Shake Shack plug.
Free fries when you get vaccinated?
Shouldn't there be a law against the government
I got vaccinated.
promoting Shake Shack?
You're saying I could get this? These delicious fries?
This sucks, dude. This is making me feel so
But there's
uncomfortable.
also
Sorry, I wanted to zoom in on
burger
him.
element to this.
There's a burger element to this?
Let me check with Bill Neathart.
Wait a
Is it
second. Are you telling me there's a burger element to this?
I'm vaccinated.
Okay, keep playing.
Sorry, this video gets good
Early in
here.
the day to eat a burger. No. This could be breakfast. Okay.
The guy doing sign language is
want you to
giving
look
up.
at
He's
this
like
and
shaking
think
his head
about-
like, yeah, he's just talking a bunch of bullshit.
Again, some people love hamburgers, some don't. Really want to respect all ways of life. But if this is appealing to
That's
you,
the
just
most
think of this when you
fucking-
think of
hold on.
vaccination.
That's the most politically correct statement I've ever heard in my life. Some people love hamburgers, some people don't.
He said it.
I want to respect all ways of life.
He fucking said it in the most New York way I've ever
This
heard. Like,
dude-
hey, some people like fucking hamburgers, some people
This
don't.
dude is so fucking afraid
Yeah.
of stepping on the wrong toes.
Oh, yeah.
I respect your way of life if you don't love a hamburger. Oh, we respect all ways of life here. And, oh, what a frame to pause
Yeah,
on.
I zoomed in on him.
Let's go.
Vaccination. I'm getting a very good feeling
It's getting horny.
about vaccination right this moment.
There you
Is
go.
that it?
Yeah.
Oh God, that was really cringy. Thank you for sharing that. I don't even know what to say. I have
Vaccination. Sorry, I turned into Yoda.
That's fine. I would rather watch Yoda do that. That felt like a children's television segment. You know, like explaining how vaccines work, but also like and hamburgers too.
Think about who's not getting vaccinated. I think he has to talk to them like children.
That was like Sesame Street. Hey, that was kind of sad.
Yeah.
And I think I need to change, not me, but I just think we need a breath of fresh air in
I
here.
think so too.
Why don't we go to our interview with the mysterious man, the San Diego stranger in a strange land, the Mexican pride turned Texas. What rhymes with pride? Hide.
Dude.
We're talking about the one and only Eric Baudour. We talked to our friend Eric about leaving Mega64, joining Rooster Teeth, launching a podcast with all of the wrestlers from AEW and being featured on TNT cable television. Eric had a lot to say. It was a wild conversation, and you're going to get to hear it right now. Stick around, and we'll be back afterwards. Enjoy this talk.
Here, watch this. Here's a clap. Now you can sync it up, idiot.
We didn't get the audio on that clap.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Oh, it's Discord. Here, ready? That one? Okay, wait, hey, watch. Okay, now here's the trick. Watch. There, you got it.
Yeah, you got to go.
Told you.
Pop. That's the Discord clap.
Yeah,
we're gonna leave all that in.
Yeah,
oh, great, good.
Welcome
Cool.
everybody to today's special guest interview. That's right. We got the most mysterious, elusive man to ever come through the threshold here at Mega64 Studios.
I don't know about that, but all right.
The one and only Eric Baudour.
Hey,
round of applause.
See, I got all those claps over Discord. That'll say I could hear that. Yeah. So now, good job. Good luck syncing this audio, dummy.
Oh no.
Thanks for having me on what inevitably must be one of the last episodes of your show. Now that the country is opening up.
Well,
yeah. We haven't talked about that.
Oh, you didn't think about that? That was the first thing. That was like one of the first things I thought about. I'm like, Mega64antine.
The country might be opening up, but that doesn't mean I'm coming out of quarantine. I'm too comfy. I've settled in.
We're in the bunker.
I'm like that 600-pound guy that sat on the couch for so long, his ass melted to the fabric. You're going to need like a fire team with the jaws of life to get me out of quarantine.
You're not... I guess there's benefits to like, I like working from home. I like working remotely. I don't like not going to bars or not seeing friends, but like, are you just saying that's fine? You're willing to make that sacrifice of not seeing people?
What I'm saying is I think the quarantine has fundamentally changed the way I view society. And there's parts of it that I no longer think are necessary or fun. For example, I don't know if I am really looking forward to going back to a restaurant.
Me too.
You guys are crazy.
Like the idea of being waited on, I don't need that.
Okay.
And is the food that much better than what I could be getting at home?
Yes.
or I could just pick the food up and take it home and be comfortable on my couch.
Right. And then it sits for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, well, the opposite is I sit at a stranger's table, a chair. How many asses have farted in this chair today? You think I'm supposed to eat a meal wafting in this buffet of stench? Restaurants, they're disgusting when you think about it.
Okay, I can already say, look, I like the parts of quarantine where I can work from home. I like the parts of quarantine where I don't have to do the social obligations I don't want to do. I missed going to restaurants, but not in a way where I was like aching for it until I went one night to Vince Young's Steakhouse and got, a $60 steak. And I just went, it's different. Things are different. This to me is an elevated thing where like, yes, maybe eating at a dine-in Domino's pizza is not what I ever need again. But sitting at like a steakhouse with like a glass of wine and having just the atmosphere and not being in my home was welcomed. It was welcomed. Okay. Yeah. I really recommend it. Just don't go to Soup Plantation. Go somewhere that's, worth your time and money and maybe give it a shot instead of going to the fart chair where you go, how am I supposed to eat this round
you
table
think
pizza?
they swap out the chairs at Vince Young's Steakhouse?
Oh, absolutely.
Between every patient?
Yeah, they would never give me a fart chair. Vince Young would never give me a fart chair, ever. He would never do it.
That's what you pay for. Vince Young's there. He's like, oh, Eric's here. Hold on.
Yeah.
Burp. Warmed it up for you, buddy.
Rapping all over the
Sit
place.
down.
Jesus Christ.
I think that like there are things that I've enjoyed in like the last year of quarantine where like I like being at home. I enjoy my home. I like my house. And I started streaming on Twitch and I like that as well. But boy, I miss just going out and being able to go out and not having to like I guess it's just like the worry of like, it's the mask and everything where you're like, am I going to touch something and then touch my face by accident? I like not having to deal with that stuff anymore. So my give and take for that is that I also like to go outside. So I want to be outside. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. I'm fine. I just don't want to go back to work. I don't want to go back to the office.
I like going outside too. I had like all my midlife crises in the middle of the quarantine. I got a motorcycle.
I would say you're like a motorcycle guy now?
Yeah. Wow. My parents were like, who the fuck are you? What, you think you're cool enough to have a motorcycle? And I was like, I'll show you. So
do you feel like you're cool enough to have a motorcycle?
Getting a motorcycle changed my life.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It definitely made me feel cooler. No joke. Unironically.
Wow.
Because, when you get a new hobby, like something that could kill you, when you get good at it, you can't help but feel like, I did it. I didn't die.
It's true. Yeah. I get that.
You think, imagine all the other pussies out there.
Don't point at me.
Who would have been dead by now? Not me. So it makes you feel, triumphant.
Wow.
Did you pick up any hobbies during quarantine?
I don't know that I got any hobbies. I started streaming on Twitch. That's fun. That's like a hobby that you can monetize, so it's a good time. I got a stick and poke tattoo from my friend Richard. Yeah.
Can you show it?
What'd you get?
Yeah, I mean, I'll show you. Okay,
Yeah,
I don't know if you remember when I lived, Derrick. I don't know if you remember this at all. When I lived in Anaheim, I lived with a guy named Ian, who he rode his bike everywhere. Yeah, smoked a lot of weed. That guy. He got really high and he gave himself like a stick and poke tattoo of a pizza on his ankle for pizza vacation, a time when he like broke his wrist and the doctor gave him an excuse to not go to work. So he ate vegan pizza every day for a month. And he's like, I'm gonna do the stick and poke tattoo. I told him at that time, I'm like, I want to do that. I would love to have that. And I talked to him years later and I went, can I get pizza vacation tattoo? And he said, absolutely. Whoa. So I got pizza vacation on I got a little ankle.
Shit.
Little pizza vacation ankle tattoo.
Nice. I think we just got demonetized.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. What do you mean? Here, guys, check it out.
No.
Nice.
Guys, look.
This is gonna be the
look,
thumbnail.
I'm Sean. Look, I'm Sean. I'm gonna put this on a doorknob and then
Sean's gonna be jealous.
and then I'm gonna worry and then I'm gonna be like, why don't you want to touch the doorknob after I put my feet on it? That's weird.
I think we know what Sean's rant.
Yeah, I
is gonna
think
be
Sean's rant is going to be about Eric this week. It's been a while since we've had a Sean rant. We'll play that impersonation for him, see what he says.
Oh, wow. That's good. That'll show him. Take that.
All right.
But I think other than that, I haven't really there's no midlife crisis. I turned 35, but no midlife crisis other than my little ankle tattoo.
You're eligible to be president now.
Yeah.
Oh, finally. Do you feel like you could be president?
Yeah.
I kind of feel the same way. I kind of feel like it can't be that hard.
If the world was a better place, I would be president. Yeah. That's what I think. From where I'm sitting, that's my opinion.
I will say that the thing that I quote all the time from you, Derrick, is we should make more money when we're just doing some kind of video or whatever. And if something really good happens and you just go, we should make more money. And I remember talking to you going like, I mean, we do okay, whatever. And you just went, no, we should make more money. You should always make more money. And I went, you're right. We should make more money.
I think I was about 23 or 24 and we were making, I don't know, like $1,000 a month on the videos we were cranking out. And these things were badass. And we'd have to split that 3 ways. And I was just thinking like, we should make more money. Like we're doing a lot of work. And people around me in the office would argue. They'd be like, why? Why do we deserve more money? Who are we? And I'd be like, because why would I not want more money? Like, at what point in your life are you going to say, I'm good on the money, don't give me more?
It's that. It boils down to just that. I'm kicking ass. I rule. I should make more money.
Yeah.
I agree, absolutely. 100. And I think that's a good mentality to have. I should make more money. I should.
Yeah.
Look, it's not your ultimate goal, but I should make more money.
Yeah. And I'm not saying give me more money or we're going to have a problem. I'm not robbing you.
No.
I'm saying I think I deserve more than what I'm getting, and I'm not going to forget it.
No.
Same.
That's it.
And
Easy.
I have a number currently that I'm not making that I wish I was.
Me too.
And I'd like to hit that number someday. So I
Yeah.
definitely need more money. And then I have the number after that already planned.
Ooh, that's good.
So I'm already not making enough money, and I'm planning to not be making enough money later.
Oh, that's good.
So I'm like big brain on this.
When I started
game.
at Rooster Teeth, it was like, I was making a certain amount, and then I talked to my boss about like, hey, I want to be making this, whatever. And he said, don't think about right now. Think about 2 years down the road. What's that number? And I went, whoa. And now I gave them a number and I said, this is what I want to be making in 2 years. And I've been there for a few years, and boy, I'm making that number. I'm making a little bit more than that number. And I went, so it's that mentality of not right now. Look, you should be making more money, but you got to think down the road. I like what Derrick's talking about, where it's not the next number, it's the number after that. And I'm already mad about that number. I'm already pissed that I'm not making the next one after the one that I get next. Should make more money.
Do you have a retirement plan?
Jeez.
Yeah.
No, not a financial retirement plan, like a social one. Like, do you have 10 people picked out that are going to take care of your sick ass when you can't even shit and you're in a wheelchair?
I'll let you know. My retirement plan is just like getting out the game. I think that's, to put it simply. I think nobody's got to do anything. I'll be gone, and that'll be it.
See, my retirement plan is to like live until my final iota has like disappeared. Like I'll be dead, but don't bury me, because every once in a while my body might shudder with just a little bit of life. I'm gonna live and live and live. I'm gonna go the slow death. That being said, I'm gonna need a whole team of people to take care of me and sustain me into 115, 120 years of age.
Am
I going off the rails here?
I don't know. I lost you guys. Like,
you just said that after you die, your body might occasionally move, and you need a team of people to help you if that
I'm saying
happens.
that I plan on living a long life. You may think I'm dead, but there's still life left in me.
It's still ticking up there.
That's my plan. I'm going to keep going. I've actually looked up the upper limits of what humans can live to. It's 120 years. Humans are known to live to 120 years. Best case scenario. It might be.
That's best case is putting it lightly. That's ultimate best case scenario. That is record breaking.
I feel lucky,
I guess so.
All right.
Listen, what about Garrett talking about, like, what is it? Synchronicity or whatever the fuck, where everybody's a robot?
Don't lump me in with Garrett's talkings. This is not that level. This is serious. This is planning for the future. This isn't conspiracy theories, okay?
After you die, you want me to take care of you because you may still be alive.
No, not you, Eric. Somebody, though. Somebody. It's not enough to have money. You need to have...
Who, Johnny?
Who are you going to...
Yeah, it's going to be me.
Money is only good if you have people to pay, okay? You got to have the whole plan worked out.
It's true.
It's just me old as fuck with a laptop. Like,
fucking a millionaire with no friends is going to die quicker than a thousandaire with 20 people who love him.
I guess you're right. So, Johnny, are you ready to make tens of dollars to keep Derrick's dead body alive or whatever?
I don't know if I'm going to make it to like even 100, but I'll try. We'll see what happens.
I have to tell you, Prince Philip died. Rest in peace, whatever.
Oh, shit.
When that happened, I was talking to Andrew Douglas, and he went, oh, man, Prince Philip died? And I went, yeah, he's 99. And he went, only 1 year away from living a full life.
Yeah, everybody who dies short, it's like a score. How
right.
far away you are from 100 is how many points you lose. It's like bowling. There's a perfect game.
Yep. Mm-hmm. $2.99 is not a perfect game in bowling. $300 is a perfect game. So Prince
99 years is not a full life.
It's close. It's
Even
close.
if you're British royalty and can literally get away with any crime you want,
right,
it's not enough.
Not doing crimes? What?
Jury's still out on that one.
Yeah, Johnny, you should do a little bit of research before the show,
really
man.
Should.
Yeah, you should maybe
Was
like
he
literally
doing
go on
crimes?
any website and just do a quick search.
What politician didn't do a crime? Eric,
Right.
do
Yeah.
you ever regret leaving Mega64?
Yeah. I think I've talked about that with other people before. It's like
What?
Yeah. Oh, I
But
always
you're doing
wanted.
so great. I thought this was going to
I'm
be like
doing-
like you were going to laugh for 20 minutes.
No, absolutely not. No, I love working at Rooster Teeth. I love being in Austin, Texas, and I love the things that this has afforded me and the stuff that I'm doing and like the position that I'm in and the shows that I work on and I've started. Like, I love all that stuff. But the one and only like true passion that I had before all this was, I just want to work at Mega64 full time, whatever that would mean. And then it just didn't come to fruition. So like when I had to leave, it was one of those things where I had to like sit and think like quietly, like to myself long and hard to be like, is this the move? Is this what I'm going to do? Is this like, am I going to give up this dream, this goal that I had to move over here and do something that is, I would say probably parallel to that? Is that something I'm willing to do? And it was like a lot of soul searching to be like, yeah, I think I have to, because there was no, at that time, and this is nothing on you guys, there was just no growth for me in where I was at, and I was going through a lot. And I was just sort of in a situation where I went, I have to make a change. And that was the change that I had to make. I couldn't keep doing what I was doing at Razor. And to me, Razor was me biding my time until Mega64 could pop that one more zero on, their bottom line money account to like make something happen. And then it was like, it didn't come through. And that's not a knock on you guys or anything. It was just things just didn't align that way. So it's like, I was really bummed to leave, especially leaving San Diego. I mean, San Diego is like, ultimately that's the goal, to get back. But leaving Mega64 was like exceptionally hard for me. I didn't want to go. I still watch the podcast every week. I'm there every week. Like, I miss it. Like, it's definitely a big piece of what I miss the most from back home.
I can't even watch the podcast every week. That says a lot.
I watched it twice.
So what was it? Was it hard for you showing up at Rooster Teeth? Were they accepting of you? Did they give you shit? Was it hard for you to
I think,
fit into the family there?
I think you kind of take your lumps, because it's like, I knew a lot of people there. So it was like, it's easy, right? You kind of have like a ready-made family, because I know so many people, like Barbara Dunkelman and Gus and Jeff and, all these people, Jordan Swears and everyone. And it's like, showing up, it was very easy. But proving myself was very important to me. I needed to prove to these people that hired me that I wasn't just some second ring, like, dipshit, that I wasn't just a guy who like held a camera or like could punch a button on a podcast, that I knew what I was doing. So to me, it was really important for me to come in and not be a guy who was on camera. When I first started working there, my boss, Patrick Salazar, who, like, all the credit in the world, like, you know how people talk about, when you quit your job, you don't quit your job, you quit your boss. Like, Patrick is a guy that I would never quit. That guy, like, I'll follow that guy forever. Incredible work ethic, knows exactly what he's doing. Started like this broadcast department at Rooster Teeth. Incredible. When I first came, he's like, I want you as like this producer role, so that way these producers can work under you and kind of bolster up. And I said, okay, in order to do that, I have to say no to everyone and everything that would be an on-camera opportunity at Rooster Teeth. For the first year, I said no to literally everything. I said no. Every time somebody asked me to be on a show, on a podcast, to shoot something, I said no, because I needed to show up and prove that I was worth the investment. And I think that's because Mega64 at Rooster Teeth has, I don't think people view it as like lesser than. I think they view it as like these guys are just kind of like flat, just kind of like wheel and deal. Like no thought is going into like this stuff. It's just sort of like piece by piece and things are coming together.
Pretty much nailed it.
Yeah. See, but I think that there's like, having worked with you guys, I know that there's thought and there's intention with what you guys are doing. And to me, that's the stuff that I don't think they understood. And so I really wanted to prove that I knew what I was doing. And in that first year, I think I proved that. And now I'm on camera a lot, it just creating these shows and doing this stuff. And we started like this whole podcasting thing. Like there were no like real podcasts at Rooster Teeth until I started. And then we had like these ideas and it was just spin up, spin up, spin up, spin up. And we have, you know, that's a big part of our finance, you know, business opportunity stuff now is podcasts, because I feel like I know them really well because of Mega64, because of the Mega64 podcast. Like you just kind of know what the chemistry is and what works and what this stuff is. And I don't know, it's a bummer. It was like a real bummer to leave Mega64, but I think Rooster Teeth was the right spot for me to go to get bigger and to flex a little bit of muscle in a way that I wasn't going to be able to do back in San Diego. That's just how it felt. It's big fish, small pond kind of stuff, right? And I still feel that way at Rooster Teeth. It definitely feels big fish, small pond, but now there's a lot of fish. There's just way more fish.
Well,
the internet is big. The internet.
I know you love Halo too. That's the thing you're not saying.
That's my thing. Yeah, that's my
I was waiting this whole time that you just love Halo.
Yeah, they handed me a controller and I just started going like, this is how I talk. I go up and down on the right stick. And
when you came into Rooster Teeth, because so you obviously were with Mega64 for years, almost a decade, and we became just personal friends with the guys who ran Rooster Teeth, who founded it. So when you moved over there, being personal friends with people who were high up in the company, but you're the low man on the totem pole, you're basically like little brother getting hired. Little bit of nepotism maybe. Was there a dynamic there? Were people jealous of your relationships or your friendships?
If they were jealous, they weren't outwardly so. But I do think that there was... And I think that was part of me trying to prove it in that first year, is that I wasn't just a guy that knew Gus and Gus went, whatever, give this guy a job. I think that maybe as weird as it sounds, working with people that I knew on a personal level made it easier to do the job that was asked of me, where someone who didn't have that relationship wouldn't be able to do it as well. I already had a rapport with Gus and Jeff and all these people where if they needed something, I knew that they could text me or come to me outside of just work, and we could kind of figure something out to get the best result. Where if you're working with someone and you don't know that relationship and it takes time to sort of build that, it's not as easy, especially for guys who have been doing it for, Rooster Teeth started at the same time as Mega64. Like having just a new producer come in and be like, all right, here's what we're doing. Here's how we're doing it. I think it was just easier for me to have that conversation with them on a level where they were comfortable. And then like spinning up new shows was a lot easier because I think people saw the trust that I had with guys like Gus and Jeff, and then creating new shows with them. And then people would come to me and be like, hey, I kind of want to make this. I kind of want to make that. And that's where like Face Jam and Fuckface and like Black Box Down and a lot of these other shows that are, doing really well. That's where like a lot of it came from, was again, the personal relationship that I had with these guys. And it's lucky. I think it's just lucky. I think it's just through like networking and stuff. And it's weird because I credit Mega64 with all of this. Going to conventions and like networking with these guys and talking constantly with them is how this all came to be. Like going to these parties and being booth neighbors and all that stuff. It's how this stuff worked out. It wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for that stuff. So I don't know. It's weird, but I like it.
It's so funny, like being in your 20s, hearing that like networking is so important and not realizing what networking is. And I think about all the fucking dumb fuck things I did attempting to network with people. I'm going to go network. Yeah. Like walking through a convention and just cold approaching people like we're going to have some sort of fucking relationship.
Yep.
Yeah. That ain't networking.
Nope.
That's what a 20-year-old or 19-year-old thinks is networking. But actually like being friends with somebody. Learning how to just be cool and be friendly and then walk away and then come back and, hey, I see you again. That's nurturing a real relationship.
Exactly. The person I'll point to for that, for what Mega64 and like I feel like the best networking opportunity that like really jived and set you guys off in a direction was Justin Rojas at Funimation. Like that's just a dude. Justin Rojas is just a guy that I think you guys met at like EXPCon or something and then just happened to keep seeing Justin Rojas at all these conventions over and over. And then it was like, oh, Funimation doing this DBZ thing. Hey, do you guys want to do this DBZ? And then back and forth. And now like, look at the direction that it set you off in doing like the suited videos. And that's like the direction of Mega64 now. And it's so bizarre that a lot of that came from just talking with Justin. Fucking nuts. It's nuts. That's networking.
Yeah, your trajectory. I never even thought about that.
Yeah.
In 5 minutes is all because of Justin.
It's crazy. It's crazy. And that really is networking. It's the people that you run into. It's like Johnny. Johnny's working here doing this stuff and everything. And it's just from like, hey, see you at a convention. Hey, talk to you online sometimes. Just sort of like you build a rapport. That's all it is. You never have to force anything. You just have to be personable and effable and just be like, as affable. You have to be affable.
Affable.
And then,
you can be affable too. Being fuckable goes a long way.
Yeah. No, you should just be affable.
And be as hot as possible. We have like 5 minutes
hot.
Left because I know you're busy and we're busy too. We can't just talk all day.
Right. Yeah.
But I want to talk a little bit about your wrestling podcast that you do with Scorpio Sky that's advertised on television.
Yeah.
And you used to have a wrestling podcast here in Mega64 Studios that I actually think was a little bit more popular. But
just a hair. They're neck and neck, honestly. They're neck and neck.
I don't want to open up old wounds, but you're dude, is this like a dream come true for you? Or
100%. Like
everybody, if you don't know, Eric is a huge wrestling fan.
It's big time.
I'm a big wrestling fan too, but Eric, I mean, you're the biggest wrestling fan I know. I think I could safely say.
Yeah, so Wrestling with the Week is this podcast that I had an idea for a year and a half ago, and AEW, who is in the Warner Network, you know, the umbrella of Turner Broadcasting, AT&T and everything, they have a TNT show, and through our connections, Rooster Teeth is also in that Warner Network, and they said, hey, would you guys ever, you know, hey, Sammy Guevara and Marco Stunt and Luchasaurus and Adam Page, hey, they're going to come and Leva Bates, and they're going to come to Achievement Hunter and just shoot some videos and hang out or whatever. Great. Ran into him there. You talk, and you're just like, well, this is like, it's like kind of like there's something here where Rooster Teeth and AEW like really fits.
Pause. So I'm sorry, but I'm just imagining Eric and Luchasaurus and Marco Stunt.
Dude.
The alternate Jungle Boy right here.
That's, hey, I just got to get like that Luke Perry hair and I'm there.
Asphalt Jungle Boy. You're from the city.
Wow. I love it.
Anyways, continue.
So it's this idea. Wrestling with the Week to me was an idea of like, what if we had like the segmented show where we could just talk about what Dynamite was and some other stuff or whatever, and kind of pitched it and didn't hear anything, kind of went round and round and back and forth. And then AEW came to Austin and kind of talked and it just sort of happened. And they went, well, here's the thing. We want Scorpio Sky to have a podcast. He wants to have a podcast. We want him to have a podcast. We think this idea works. James Willems from Funhouse, who Funhouse came to Mega64 Game Days one year, James Willems is a huge wrestling fan. He's trained to wrestle. He's wrestled. And like, maybe it's him and Sky. I'm like, great. I can produce it. Let me do it. Let me have hands on with it, whatever. So we started this thing. And what I think people maybe don't realize, and I'm never going to like say this like Sky or whatever, is like, I watched Scorpio Sky wrestle in a Jewish community center in 2004 at Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. Me and Brian used to drive 2 hours to Los Feliz to go watch Scorpio Sky and Kevin Steen and AJ Styles and Chris Daniels and Samoa Joe and Super Dragon and Excalibur and all these guys wrestle for, we'd pay $15 and get front row seats and just fucking scream, and we do it once a month. And now having a podcast where Scorpio Sky's just like the guy, he's just the guy on it. And it's like, if fucking texting with him all the time and going like, this is like insane. Like if I could go back in time, that's the thing. I'd be like, you're never going to believe what the fuck happens to you.
Literally, can I just say that's how Johnny feels being on this show with me.
That's true. I can tell. He's just so he's a little nervous and he's like, oh, I don't want to say the wrong thing in front of Derrick. He's worried. He has all his signed Mega64 posters. He has version 1 signed. I fucking know it. I know it.
I think I do.
You probably
I told you. What a mark. You fucking mark.
No, but that's cool, man. So you're friends with Scorpio Sky now.
Hey man, it's a great relationship. It's really cool. If you haven't checked out the show, I really recommend it. We started having guests on with this what we're calling our second season. We've had Tony Khan. We've had Doc Samson, the ringside physician of AEW, who saved. Yes. That's the guy who saved Jerry the King Lawler's life. When Jerry
After
Lawler,
the 10 elbow drops?
Yes, that's the doctor who was there and checked on him and said, like, he's not responding. That's him. Doc Samson was that guy. We've had Jade Cargill. We've had Christian Cage, which is like, to me, it's just, I remember going to like WWF shows and like, oh fuck, it's Edge and Christian. And then seeing Christian Cage and talking to him and all this stuff. And look, hey, what day does this episode come out?
Tomorrow.
This show?
15th.
Yeah.
The 15th? Okay, cool. You guys should watch Wrestling with the Week next week because we might have a current champion from AEW on that show that we just shot an interview with. No. And it's probably who you think it is. Yeah. So it's a great interview where we talk about wrestling, but then also we talk about maybe the Street Fighter meta. But so I don't know. You start to put those pieces together on, who that might be. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. So
yeah, we're a poppin' podcast too. We had Danhausen on. So,
I loved that. I thought having Danhausen on was so fucking cool. I think Danhausen does in wrestling what a lot of people can't, which is just connect with an audience. And he does a great job of being a character and not having to do flipping pile drivers and connecting with an audience. And it goes, if you watch this Nick Gage Dark Side of the Ring stuff, something that John Moxley says where it's like, it's not biceps, it's not abs, it's the connection. And I feel like Danhausen has that in spades. That guy's great. So I thought that was very, very cool. I love that. I watched it. I
think he is officially the favorite wrestler of the Mega64 community now.
Wow.
I think that a title has officially been bestowed.
That's fantastic. I love that they're going to see Scorpio Sky and be like, never mind, new favorite. I mean, I'm just saying.
Well, he's pushing people downstairs.
Not my problem. It's not my problem who their favorite is.
Look, Darby Allin jumped Scorpio Sky from behind and then got thrown downstairs. What a loser. Can you imagine that, going to beat a guy up and then he throws you downstairs after you jumped him? Like, damn, you'd have to suck.
He's stupid too because fucking Mira's huge. Like, just give him the belt and run away. You would have saved yourself a fucking. Could have gone to Denny's, had a grand slam instead of becoming a grand slam.
That's all I'm saying. And then Sky and Paige went out there because they knew Sting was going to interfere and they had to keep it a fair fight. Darby Allin was trying to cheat, you could tell, by having Sting,
I recognize that.
By having his stepdad Sting out there at the ring. It's crazy.
Darby Allin's the type of dude, you pull a gun on him and say, give me all your money. The idiot goes, shoot me. It's like, that's not how this works, bro. Yeah. Come on.
What a cool note to end on.
Yeah, I like it.
Darby Allin is, to be real, he's a hero. To have some wrestling talk, man.
Yeah.
That guy is going out week after week.
Just tearing
putting it all
up.
on the line.
He is who would have thought that Darby Allin would have main evented the most Dynamites in like a year and a half?
It was really interesting because that was not really called to the attention of the audience, and it was just left for people to realize, like, damn, again, holy shit, this dude's out here again. And then suddenly it hits you on week 11. Like, this guy's out here every fucking week killing himself.
Guy's the main event and he's just destroying himself. Do you see that suicide dive that he did to Miro where he just bounced off of him? He ran as hard as he could and hit him with his full body weight and bounced off him like a pinball. What the fuck?
It was like one of those nature documentaries and they show you the bullet shrimp and they're like, this shrimp can make itself go faster than an actual bullet shot out of a gun. Darby Allin, the human bullet shrimp.
Incredible. I love it.
All
That's
right. Eric,
fantastic.
you're doing great, man. I'm happy to hear that everything's going well.
Thank you.
Thanks for checking in with us.
Absolutely. I can't wait to come back and see you guys and do something in studio again with Mega64. Can't wait. Cannot wait.
We'll make that happen real soon.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's all for this interview. So say goodbye to everybody watching.
Okay, bye Rocco, bye Garrett, bye who else is watching? Sean, bye. Who else is watching for sure?
You named
Brian.
our whole fan base.
Yeah, that's great. Great fan base. All right. Thanks, guys. See you again soon. Watch Wrestling with the Week. Goodbye.
All right, we're back, everybody. Thanks, Eric, for chatting with us. I hope you all enjoyed that. It was really nice to talk with Eric.
Oh yeah, that was great. I didn't
that
have much
was
to
really
say,
fun.
but
Yeah.
I liked hearing you guys chat.
Well, we've known each other for a long time, and we talked, for almost as long off camera as we did on camera.
Yeah.
And I wish we would have got it all, but hey, we'll have to have him back sometime.
I hope so.
'Cause we have a lot to say. Hey, everybody!
got a
Remember
package.
a few weeks ago when we had Danhausen on the show?
Well, shirt.
Yeah, that guy. I think he sent us a little care package here.
Yeah.
Let's see what's inside. We haven't opened this up. We're gonna do a live unboxing here.
Hopefully it's not full of teeth or something. Is it cool that I'm opening it? Are you?
I'm
cool with
jealous.
that? Oh.
I wish I would have opened it better.
Yeah, I think so. So, we got that if you want to open that.
Let me open this one here. Let me show you how it's done.
Ooh.
All in one go. And a flick of the wrist for flair.
I guess I'll open this one.
Hey,
Do we get some signed posters?
it's empty.
Wait, really?
Just kidding.
Oh, I was like, yeah. Oh, shit.
Oh,
That's awesome.
It's a signed print from Danhausen.
That's awesome.
Wow.
What does it say?
It says Mega64antine, do good video game. Ratatouille, P32, love that, Danhausen. And he drew a picture. He sent us some teeth. Oh, dude, they look real.
Gross.
They look like they have blood on them.
I think they're real teeth.
Where does he get his teeth from?
I don't
know.
know, but this package is full of teeth.
Can we pour the teeth out here? Ew, they're kind of sticky.
I've never been so disgusted in my fucking life.
So there's
Shouts out Danhausen, you rule. Like this is some Joker shit.
Danhausen sent us some teeth. I don't know if you could see that. There are the teeth right there. There's one like they got blood on them.
Oh god. Oh,
And enamel pins. This is
I'm putting.
a jar of teeth, and it says Teethhausen.
You think these were in someone's mouth?
These are radical. I hope so. Maybe they were in somebody's famous mouth.
He sent us a bunch of stickers
like
too.
Logan Stunt or something.
Logan Stunt. Tales of Danhausen. He sent us this parody of Pepsi Man.
And some stickers that say very nice, very evil. Guys, Danhausen is awesome. Go support
rules.
Danhausen and watch him on Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
And go back and rewatch our Danhausen episode from a few weeks ago because
Please.
it was a fascinating conversation. And not only do we talk to him, but we watched some amazing wrestling botches. Maybe you don't want to see that, but it was a good time.
I just touched my eyes. I feel like I should.
You got
wash my
somebody's
hands.
teeth.
Yeah,
teeth
I don't.
goo in your eyes.
This is how we get COVID.
Next news story.
Just gonna go with the teeth on the table. Hell yeah. True professional.
Target stopped selling Pokemon cards,
Yes.
citing safety concerns.
I'm so happy you pulled
in
this.
stores. Yeah, have you guys heard about this? Pokemon cards are really popular in America.
I love Pokemon cards.
Yeah, everybody knows you love Pokemon
Yeah.
cards. You're part of the problem.
I'm part of the.
You're
no,
the reason Target had to stop selling them.
I watched so many videos about people explaining this, and through that, I literally I quit.
So why don't you explain to us what's going on for people who don't know?
Okay, so during the pandemic, there was this weird kind of bump in collectible stuff. I think you could see it with everything because like the rise of like NFTs and all this stuff.
Yeah, people were stuck at home and like mass production stuff went out in popularity and kind of like collectible craft stuff went up in popularity.
And a big proponent of Pokemon cards becoming so huge is there's a lot of YouTubers online that like open Pokemon cards, and that was like making the price go up. But then it skyrocketed when Logan Paul decided to open up a base set booster box from like the original Pokemon booster box, which I think he bought a couple of them and paid like millions of dollars for them.
Millions?
Millions of dollars. One of them was fake, so that's pretty funny. But it made people realize that like, oh, this one Charizard card that people want from base set is extremely expensive, and there's not a single graded perfect 10 version of it. So all these fucking like, I feel like stock market bro, kind of cryptocurrency bros started realizing like, oh, this is kind of like a stock market. Like the way the cards are gaining in price. They've never dipped. They've only gone up. And it's caused this fucking craze that has gone beyond anything. All these scalpers are starting to like, a lot of targets. This is a big reason they stopped is because scalpers are like stalking their trucks, their delivery trucks when they get shipments in and just buying everything. I don't know if I'm rambling at all.
No, you're not rambling. I mean, if you've gone
this stuff is super interesting
a
to me.
Target or a Walmart over the past 6 months, anywhere in America, you may have seen signs that say 1 Pokemon pack per customer, or something like we will only be selling Pokemon cards at 10 a.m. on Friday.
Yes.
And I don't know. Have you heard stories of like fights breaking out or like other problems or people getting physical over Pokemon cards?
I haven't seen anything. At our local Target, there was a sign that said we're only having these available at like 9 a.m. on a specific day.
Yeah.
And you have to wait in line. But that's the most I've seen. I did try to buy a pack the other day because I was in a Target and I noticed they had them and I was like, oh shit, like I guess this is over now. And I picked up like 5 packs and I went to scan one and then when I scanned the other one, the machine was like, boop, 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 it started beeping at me.
Wow.
And a woman came up to me, she said, you can only buy one. And I felt so bad that she had to take the whole stack back.
Yeah,
I am part of the problem.
Walmart and Target have said things like the safety of our guests and our team is a top priority. Due to inappropriate customer behavior and increased demand, Walmart in certain stores will not be stocking the cards. Just increased customer demand. And I think that they just legitimately... Now I'm going to do my opinion on it.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you real quick though, like you are interested in stocks. Do you see any like parallel with that at all? Or am I crazy? Because I feel like a similar kind of person.
No.
Okay.
No. Because at the end of the day, there's no guarantee that those cards are worth anything.
Yeah.
They're worth what a collector is willing to pay for them. It's not something that is... like you can't just go to a place and cash in your Pokemon cards. You need to find somebody who wants to buy them. There just happens to be a wide market for it now. But like a stock, when you buy a stock, you're essentially purchasing ownership in that company. You're like, I own a part of that company. If you invest in Apple, like I'm part owner of Apple.
That's
so
true.
if you buy a Pokemon card, you're not like part owner of the company of Pokemon. This is more like buying gold.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
More like hoarding, or what it is more like is buying jewelry and rare collectable art, which is exactly what it's like. Comic books, just rare collectibles. But I don't think there's I don't think it has like stock value or similar to that.
I wanted to add just because I missed this before, but another big reason it's so popular right now, Pokemon cards, is that rapper Logic paid like $500,000 for a Charizard card. So there's also that at an auction.
Fucking hate Logic, dude. I fucking hate this dumb fuck. All I know about Logic, ladies and gentlemen, and Logic, if you're watching.
Yeah, he's a big fan.
You're not going to want to hear this, but I'm going to say it anyways. The dude wrote a book called Supermarket, and I didn't know he wrote it. And I looked at, I judged the book by its cover. I was like, this looks interesting. Oh, it was written by a young rapper. And I picked it up and started perusing it. It was written like a 4th grader wrote it. It was so stupid and just bad grammar and dumb story. And it was like a fucking bestseller. Oh my God. And I was like, what's going on here? This guy's a best-selling author. I hate when you just hear about somebody who's so successful and then you go participate in the product and it's garbage. And you're like, why is this successful? Some people struggle and try so hard to make something that's good. And this thing that is junk is popular. I just don't understand it.
I had that with the book version of The Martian.
Yeah.
I tried reading that. I'm like, this is written like I can't write a better book, so whatever, but like it felt like poorly written.
It's just unfair. It's the life that some people get to live.
Yeah.
The dude just farts out a book. It's a bestseller. is able to drop $500,000 on a Charizard card, inflates the cost and value of Pokemon cards all over the world. What SoundCloud rapper should have that kind of power? No one. Nope. That's bullshit. It's funny because I saw somebody criticizing everybody in Mega64, just talking shit on them. And they're like, Derrick's always sitting around just complaining that he's not more famous. And I was like, that's fucking true. Yeah. So I'm going to do it again right now. I am a YouTuber and I made funny hit YouTube videos. I should have $500,000 to drop on fucking Yu-Gi-Oh cards and inflate the value of that bullshit. And start a fucking economic revolution. Why not me is my question. Why not anybody?
We should inflate Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Konami, hit us up.
What is Logic? No, Logic must be special. He must know something we don't because he was able to pull it off. And I'm just a little jealous. I'll be honest with you. Distracted nurse gives a woman 6 doses of the COVID vaccine in a single shot.
That's how you become like the Hulk or something, right? Like
6
gamma radiation
doses. They're like, okay, we're going to give you 1 dose. Come back in 2 weeks and we'll give you another dose.
Yeah.
You might feel some side effects. This woman got 6 doses in 1 shot, which, by the way,
she had to have known. She was like, I want to see what happens.
No, the nurse who gave it to her was distracted.
But
by the way, what I was going to say is, how do you feel like 6? That's not standardized. Like I thought it was like just unwrap it and that's your dose. Is this nurse like, oh, yeah, that looks about right. 6 doses in 1 shot and
in 1 shot?
Yes, dude.
Holy shit. That was probably fucking like
6 doses in 1 shot.
Holy fuck.
She sat down for her first shot and got 6 doses at once.
Is she okay?
Yes. It was the Pfizer vaccine.
Take that, James Hetfield.
It was the Pfizer vaccine, and they monitored her for a couple weeks, and they said this person at this time has no side effects.
She's like super immune now.
No side effects.
She's gonna have a whole generation of kids are gonna be immune from COVID because of her.
Yeah.
Her grandkids are gonna be immune.
There's a lot of people out there. James Hetfield is one of them who just don't want to get the vaccine.
Yeah.
This woman wanted to get the vaccine, accidentally got 6 vaccines at once. She was okay. There's people on both sides of the debate. We go to our resident expert.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, he's our resident ranter. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you this week's edition of Sean's Rant.
I'm not prepared, so let's see if this works. Hello. I'm just exhausted about the people and arguing over the vaccine or not. Like, get the fucking vaccine. We have a miracle cure and you're not taking it. All these people who are younger, I'll be fine. Yeah, I know you'll be fine. Of course you'll be fine. Probably, but you're gonna give it to more people. And then people keep saying, well, whatever, I got the vaccine, so I don't give a fuck if they get the vaccine or not. There are fucking variants that are gonna keep mutating, and eventually my vaccine's not gonna work because this fuckhead over here is not getting the vaccine. What are you so scared of? First off, you're told like, oh, I'm not gonna get COVID, I'm not wearing a mask, and now I'm not gonna get the vaccine. Fuck all of you, fuck all of it. Like, just do this one simple thing. There are people out there who cannot get the vaccine because they're immunocompromised or they're kids or whatever, and you're so fucking selfish. Get the fucking shot. It takes 2 seconds. If you're so scared about getting 2 shots and the side effects, get the Johnson & Johnson one. You're done in 2 weeks. 1 shot, you're fucking done. I'm just so sick of these fucking people and say, oh, I want to get political. It's not fucking political. It's either you're a good person, you care about other people, or you're fucking selfish. It's one or the other. There's no in between. Same with wearing the mask. Oh, I don't get political. It's not a political issue. You're either a fucking dickhead or you're not. You can choose. What are you gonna be? Get the fucking shot. What is so hard about this? This is something that people have done before. There's been other illnesses. We've all gotten vaccines. Oh, I'm not sure I'm gonna give my kid this vaccine because it's so new. This technology has been invented before. They just modified it for this vaccine. Do 2 seconds of research. Stop going on fucking Facebook and look what your Aunt Pam had to say. She's a fucking moron just like you. Take the shot. Thank you.
Okay, we're back. Thank you, Sean. This has been a great episode.
Yeah, this is like my second favorite.
I only have a few more articles to talk about. Is there anything else you wanted to show?
Sure. I have a couple things. I wanted to get local. I want to get local San Diego up in here.
Okay.
I'm sure you've seen this already, but
I live in San Diego. I was born and raised in San Diego. I know everything there is to know about San Diego, but I may not have seen this. Oh, I heard about this, but I didn't see it.
I got multiple angles here.
All right.
So I don't understand what happened here, but apparently these baseball teams have beef. I don't, and it just, I'll pull part two.
Yeah.
You're speechless.
Sean could explain this if he was here, but it's something about these. Oh my gosh. Look how beautiful San Diego is.
Oh,
by the
yeah,
way.
yeah.
That's Petco Park. Is that security or just some other
I don't know. That this angle fucked me up because I didn't realize how young the dude he punched was or is.
By the way, this is why I fucking hate jocks, because you go to a baseball game and somebody will punch you in the face over a disagreement over fucking baseball.
Liking another team.
Yeah, the gist of this is that the two teams have a rivalry and there was some sort of contentious out that happened last year with a particular player. And from what I understand from Sean, even mentioning that player's name to a fan of that team is considered an insult or some stupid shit. It's something like that. That was the genesis of this fight, where a guy was like, hey, remember when we beat you last year? Yeah, with that bullshit mouth. Yeah, tell that to so-and-so. And the dude comes over and fucking punches him in the face.
Bro.
I'm sure alcohol wasn't even involved. I'm willing to wager.
I get made fun of for liking wrestling all the time. And these dudes are just out here punching each other at sporting events.
What? Wrestling... I'm going to wager like wrestling fans are never going to get into a fist fight over shit talking. You're another wrestler. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I don't know, because there are a lot of drunk dumbasses at wrestling shows too.
Yeah. Yo, you fucking don't like Johnny Gargano?
What the fuck did you say? Did you just fucking talk shit on the Sting cinematic matches, you piece of shit? You're fucking dead. That's a 2%er, which means we just lost 2% of our audience permanently.
Oh, yeah.
For making wrestling jokes on a news show. Hey, Paul McCartney says practicing eye yoga has helped him preserve his eyesight.
What the fuck is eye yoga?
Remember when Paul McCartney went to India in the 60s and smoked a bunch of weed and like did LSD with the Maharaji or something? Well, I think it fucked him up. Because this dude thinks that something called fucking eye yoga exists.
That's the most LA shit I've ever heard in my fucking life.
Paul McCartney, I almost said Paul McChomley. Inside joke for Mega64 fans. Sir Paul McCartney believes in eye yoga and says it's probably the reason he's never had to get glasses. He says that he learned it from a yoga master in India. And Paul McCartney describes eye yoga as follows. Would you like to do some eye yoga?
Yeah, all right.
He says, I'll read it to you. Okay. I'll read the exact quote.
I'm ready. I'm taking deep breaths.
Head still. Keep your head still.
Okay.
Then you look up as far as you can. Hold it. 1, 2, 3. Go back to the middle. Then down. 1, 2, 3. Then back to the middle. You do 3 lots of that. I'll do it in a Paul McCartney voice.
Yeah.
You do 3 lots of that.
Okay.
Then you go to the left. Then to the right. Now you've got to cross up and down and sideways. Now you do the diagonals. That is eye yoga. According to this beetle, that will save your eyes.
That's not eye yoga. Because people do that when you have concussions. They'll do similar things like that.
Well, you say it's not eye yoga. Paul McCartney says it's eye yoga.
But that does do something with your brain synapses. Because I heard like a NASCAR guy talk about this, where he had a concussion and he said they would ask him to like focus on an object and keep focusing as you bring it closer to your nose. And that's how you kind of like have your brain
work out the synapses or something
in your brain, to get it like back to normal.
According to this Indian yoga master, he says your eyes are a muscle, and so they can be strengthened, but your ears are not a muscle, and your ears cannot be strengthened. Your hearing cannot be strengthened through yoga, but your eyes can. Well, Johnny, if that one wasn't your cup of tea, maybe this one will be. A Baltimore man is facing federal indictment for using, get this, a female alias on social media to entice boys to send him sexually explicit images and videos. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but this guy is on trial. He's arrested and facing charges for pretending to be a girl and getting dick pics. Okay. But haven't we always been taught?
I'm so excited to see where you go with this.
That when you talk to someone on the internet, they may not be who they say.
I guess.
Yes. Yeah.
We should be teaching it in schools.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
These guys, to me, I'm reading this story, and these guys sent dick pics to who they thought was a hot chick.
Holy shit.
I thought it was a hot chick. I thought this girl was into my dick pics. Turns out it was this guy. I don't know. I'm laughing over here. I'm making jokes.
They should teach that shit in school, though.
Somebody who doesn't send dick pics and never gets hit on the internet. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm, hard to approach. Johnny, ladies love this guy.
Dude.
They're falling all over him.
They love me.
But even if you did, slide into my DMs. I'm telling you right now. And you're like, Derrick, I want to see it. I'd be like, nice try. Didn't you read the article about the guy who posed as a person
You sent that article.
who he wasn't really, only to get dick pics? You should have read the article because they arrested him. Actually, what are they going to do to this guy? I didn't even read. Matthew K. Walsh, age 23 of Baltimore, Maryland, is charged with fraud. 6 counts of indictment. I mean, I don't know. I hope it's not something heinous. I hope it's not something too heinous. I hope that he tricked really evil men into showing. You know what I mean? I just want to keep it lighthearted. All right. That was a dark story. I
have a lighthearted video if you want to.
I get it.
Switch gears.
Yeah, lay it on me.
Russian news clip here.
No.
Судя по всему, связь с нашим корреспондентом прервала. Так, Надежда, вы меня слышите?
That may be
now they're friends.
Aw. The dog just wanted attention. He just wanted to make friends.
What is that microphone, though?
I don't know, but it looks delicious. I would bite that microphone and run away with it, too. It looks like a giant piece of candy.
Yeah, I totally understand why that dog because it looks like a dog toy.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah.
Maybe the dog was just like, fake news.
Yeah, he knew. That's all I got.
I got something to end on. And actually, this information, ladies and gentlemen, pay attention because what I'm about to tell you, might just save your life someday. Mammals Take 2. Yeah. I have one more news story to share, and pay attention, Johnny.
Okay.
Because what I'm about to tell you.
I'm about to do some eye yoga.
What I'm about to tell you might save your life someday.
Okay.
Mammals can breathe through anus in emergencies, new study says.
Aren't we mammals?
Yes, we are.
What the fuck?
A team of Japanese scientists, and God bless those scientists in Japan because they discover the coolest shit. A team of Japanese scientists have shown that it is possible for mammals to absorb oxygen via the anus.
If I could like breathe underwater and all I need is like my like asshole just out and like up above the water.
It's interesting because they were inspired by certain sea creatures' ability to absorb oxygen through gills or through things that weren't lungs. And apparently they did some experiments on mice, rats, and pigs. And also these studies suggest that the same might be true in humans, that find that there is a layer of, what is it? Like there's a lining of the walls of, there's certain tissue in the body that could just absorb oxygen through contact. And they have found that you have valves like that in your rectum. And it's called enteral ventilation via the anus, or EVA. EVA is the scientific anagram for breathing through your butthole. So next time somebody tells you to pull your pants up in public, you just tell them
I'm breathing.
that you are practicing some emergency EVA, and this technique might save your life someday. If you're ever in a capsized boat and you can only get your ass above water, it'll be EVA that saves your life.
And Glass Ass was just trying to like extend his his air passage.
Exactly. I'm sorry. I was looking at
the fucking deafening silence.
I was reading the article to see what the experiment was, but it actually made me kind of feel uncomfortable.
Oh no.
They essentially hooked up a fancy gas mask that would pump air gas into the butt of these animals.
Oh no. Well,
that's all I'm going to say on it. Look it up for yourself. EVA is what they call butt breathing. And I am just amazed that these Japanese scientists have discovered this. I learned something today.
Yeah, me too.
I was today years old when I learned that humans could potentially breathe through their butt in emergency situations. And I can't think of any better note to end this episode on.
Me either. I think this was the best episode.
It's inspirational. Yeah, this was a good episode. High energy episode.
Yeah, we got teeth on the table here.
Yeah, thank you for watching, everybody. Big thank you to our dear friend Eric for talking to us on the phone. Thank you to Danhausen for sending us this care package. Please check out Eric and Danhausen.
Please.
On social media. Follow us on social media. I'm on Twitter at Gustavo and Instagram at Derrick Acosta only.
I'm at Johnny13 on Twitter and Catboy_Slim on Instagram. I should change my name. It's so hard to say that every time, but
you're locked in now.
I'm locked in.
Tune in next time for more weird stories, funny videos, quarantine updates, and maybe even a special guest or two. We'll be back next week with more fun for y'all. Thanks for watching. See you next time.